Everyone who touched the relic lost their hands. The year is 47 AD. Antioch, a jewel of the Roman Empire, a melting pot of cultures, faiths, and simmering tensions. Our story begins not in a palace or a temple, but in the bustling marketplace, a hive of activity under the Levantan sun. It was here, amidst the clamor of merchants hawking their wares and the gossiping throngs, that the hand of St. John, a revered relic believed to possess miraculous healing powers, vanished from its heavily guarded shrine. The disappearance sent tremors through the Christian community, a relatively new but rapidly growing sect within Antioch. Accusations flew like poisoned darts. Was it a disgruntled Roman official seeking to suppress this burgeoning faith, or a rival religious faction envious of the hand's influence? The theft itself was audacious, but what followed was far more disturbing. Days later, the first whispers began. A prominent merchant, rumored to have been involved in the relic's illicit sale, was found with his hands grotesquely withered, his fingers blackened and twisted like gnarled branches. A coincidence? Perhaps. But the whispers soon turned to screams. The Roman authorities, led by the stern and pragmatic prefect Marcellus, initially dismissed the merchant's affliction as mere illness, a local superstition preying on the fearful. However, as more cases emerged, a chilling pattern began to form. Each victim, it was discovered, had at one point handled the stolen relic, even briefly. A silversmith who crafted a clandestine display case, a guard bribed to look the other way, a wealthy patron who financed the theft, all succumbed to the same gruesome fate. Panic gripped Antioch. The hand of St. John, once a symbol of hope and divine intervention, had become a harbinger of death and decay. Marcellus, a man of reason, found himself grappling with the inexplicable. His investigation led him to a former thief named Silas, a shadowy figure known for his cunning and his penchant for the forbidden. Silas, now a repentant convert to Christianity and a newly ordained priest, claimed to know the relic's location, but vehemently denied any involvement in its theft. Could this reformed criminal hold the key to unlocking the mystery? Or was he merely weaving another web of deceit? Marcellus, skeptical yet desperate, cautiously placed his trust in Silas. Following the priest's cryptic instructions, they ventured into the labyrinthine underbelly of Antioch, a network of forgotten catacombs and secret passageways used by smugglers and revolutionaries. It was there, hidden within a crumbling tomb, that they found the relic. But beside it lay a far more shocking discovery, a meticulously crafted forgery, almost indistinguishable from the original. The true hand of St. John was still missing. This revelation turned the investigation on its head. If the victims were afflicted by handling a fake, what power did the real relic possess, and who truly orchestrated this elaborate deception? The prefect now suspected Silas was deliberately misleading him. Maybe he had stolen the real hand after all, and planted the fake to throw them off his tail. Or someone else was manipulating the whole situation for their own mysterious agenda. Was the curse real? Or was it merely a clever smokescreen to conceal a far more sinister plot? As the search intensified, Marcellus uncovered a hidden motive, one that reached the highest echelons of Antiochian society. A powerful Roman senator, Lucius Valerius, a staunch opponent of Christianity, harbored a deep-seated fear of the sect's growing influence. Marcellus realized that Valerius may have masterminded the theft, using the forged relic and the ensuing panic to discredit the Christian community and incite a citywide pogrom. Silas, sensing the senator's plan, attempted to double-cross Valerius and return the true hand of St. John, hoping to restore his reputation and protect his newfound faith. However, Valerius anticipated Silas's move and orchestrated a brutal ambush. Silas, betrayed and mortally wounded, managed to whisper a final clue to Marcellus. The true relic was not meant to be stolen, but to be hidden, protected from those who would misuse its power. This lead was a dead end. All Marcellus knew was that the power of the relic was very real.